Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kirishima International Music Festival Digital Episodes 2021. As I told you in our first episode, music is a language. And it is actually a universal language, which means that basically anybody in the world can understand music without the actual need of knowing about the specific grammar and the vocabulary of the language of music. Everybody in the world can enjoy music. Also the people who never played an instrument in their life. Of course, for us musicians, it's completely different. The first element is sound. Although there would be absolutely no music possible without the base of all sound, which is Now, what this means for our interpretations and music making in general is that every time has its specific instrumentations, and with the specifications of the instruments, we can directly connect the history of the music with the history of sounds and sound production. We shall always make sure to use the full range of registers of sounds in our music making, not only the most beautiful, energetic, powerful sounds, but also including silence. The number 2 element is the texture of the music.
A texture is the number of layers of sound in a musical composition. In principle, we have 4 textures in classical music: monophony, homophony, polyphony and heterophony. Heterophony, the last one, is very interesting. It's not so used in Western music, more commonly found in Asian, African and even Native American music. Heterophony is the simultaneous statement of 2 or more different versions of what is essentially the same melody.
Just think of it like a complete normal language. The vowels and consonants in a normal language would refer in music to the individual notes. The full words would refer in music to a full motive. The full sentence in a normal language would be in music a full phrase. And a chapter in a book, for example, would be a movement or an aria or a big section of an overture, and a whole book in literature would be in the music a complete composition. So, when we start practicing a piece, it doesn't matter from which time period or which composer. The piece we work on, first of all, we have to identify those 2 main elements and all the chromosomes with it to identify the DNA of the music piece in front of us. When we take the elements of the music language together, we will definitely find its storytelling element, which we need in order to make exciting performances. So basically, every day when you start making music, think of the infinite possibilities you have to shape the music, to make it extra, specific, exciting, how to tell your story. And I encourage you, feel free to experiment, to make every composition something really personal. Your personal story is in your music telling. And we as a listener want to hear how you talk the language, the magic language of music. I wish you a wonderful time, and I look very much forward seeing you for our next episode, where I will talk a little bit more about the music language, what it means to be a musician and part of the global family, and I'm looking forward seeing you soon. Sayonara from Vienna. Auf Wiedersehen.